This video, I want to talk to you about the Quilter's Vision sewing machine cabinet. This is a great universal sewing, embroidery, and quilting cabinet. You're going to be able to do so many things with it. So let's give you a brief overview of all the features of this great cabinet. When choosing a cabinet, the first thing you want to look at is what size sewing machine you want to put in it. Take a measurement of your length and width and height of your sewing machine. The opening size on this cabinet, that's going to dictate what machine would fit in it. If you have a question on, will my machine fit into Quilter Vision, all you have to do is drop us an email or give us a call. We carry every major brand and we can run that down for you and definitely tell you what will work and what will not. But this particular model has a 24.5-inch opening, left to right, front to back is 13 inches deep. That's a huge area. So 95% of all the sewing and embroidery machines on the market are going to fit in this cabinet. We have plenty of support to the left of the sewing machine, and also with this cleat on the right hand side we have plenty of support to the right, so we can fold that down if you're having space issues. This is going to be 55 inches left to right, which is a good size cabinet to support everything that you need. And then on the back side we'll have a drop leaf that drops down and away. Another great thing about the Quilter Vision is the 3-position airlift. Now this airlift, we can get it set so when we're in position 2, if you'll notice these black nodules, if you'll notice these black nodules here, there's a ruler in here, and I can loosen these 2 bolts and fix the position so when I'm at sewing mode I can get the top of my cabinet flush with the top of my sewing machine. You can get it set just like you want to fit your particular make and model machine. We can help you with that over the phone. If you do need an optional insert, those are things you can get at any given time. We can help you with that. But I always recommend get the cabinet first. If you're unsure if you want to get the insert or not, then when you get your machine in it, you'll know how much space you have between the inside edge of the cabinet and your sewing machine. There are going to be some natural gaps there. So we're putting this cabinet, we're putting this machine in a standard opening. Every brand has a different sewing arm, a different size machine. Even within a brand, there are lots of different configurations when it comes to the size, even the size of the free arm. That's okay. They have at the factory templates for every sewing machine. We can have one custom made to fit your machine. But that's something you can always add on at a later date. A great thing about the Quilter Vision, there's plenty of storage in this cabinet. I will have one drawer here, a spacious drawer. It's on metal slides. We can easily open and close these. Plenty of storage. And then I have the caddie. The caddie gives me 3 drawers of storage, and this caddie is on wheels as well. The same type of casters that the cabinet is made on, the caddie is made on. It's really easy for me to grab here and pull it out. Then if I'm sitting at my cabinet, I can use this to set another machine, just set items, and I keep everything nice and neat right here for all my storage. And I'm sitting at the cabinet. It can be sewing right along with multiple machines at my beck and call. The great thing about the Quilter's Vision is very comfortable sewing at it. You have a large enough opening so I can use the larger machines that's on the market. So anything from a standard size to the machines that even goes up to 11-inch throat space, we can help you determine if your machine will fit in this. But everything is right here nice and neat, organized for me. The great thing about having a sewing cabinet, you're going to be able to do what you want to do longer and be in comfort. Everything is right here at a good height for me, so I'm sitting at my sewing chair. We always recommend have a good quality sewing chair. We do sell a lot of different brands of sewing chairs. This happens to be the Koala brand. But on the Quilter's Vision, I could be sitting at my cabinet sewing right along. I've got plenty of support to the left of my sewing machine. That's where my fabric is naturally going to be coming off the left-hand side. If it's a larger garment like a quilt, I can raise my drop leaf on the back side. I've got extra support all the way from the front to the back. And notice too, all of my corners are not very sharp. They're kind of rounded, so I don't have to worry about fabric snagging on them. I can also use the caddie to help support weights of material as well. So I'm working with a larger quilt. I can let everything roll off onto the caddie. I've got extra support, so I'm not wrestling at my fabric at the needle of the sewing machine. If I have a secondary machine here, I can just ease right around, and I can use a surge or a secondary machine and have my regular sewing machine sitting here. We use these a lot of times at different trade shows. The leaf on the back will have cleats that's supporting it. it'll easily support 50 to 75 pounds with no problem. I'll have multiple machines all over the cabinets, and the cabinets are very well built. They're going to hold up. Hinges, everything on this cabinet is very top quality. The cabinet is 99% assembled. At the factory, they won't put the handle, the drawer pulls on. Those are easy to put on, and your caster is just screwed right in. There are a lot of shipping options we have available because this is fully assembled. It will come freight line to you. I have white glove services available if you need it brought into your house, the packing brought out of the way. We can help you with that as well. If you just need a lift gate where they take it off the truck and set it down to ground level so it makes it easier for you to get into your home, we have that option available as well. Give a sales associate a call. We can help you with all different shipping configurations. We make it really easy for you to get this cabinet to your door and in your sewing room. Now here I have one of the larger machines that's on the market. I still have plenty of room in my opening for even more machine, but I can have this machine set up, sewing right along, and have my serger set up on the caddie. Everything is at a nice height for me, so I can have my foot control out here and be doing serging. If I need to go back to sewing machine, I can go back and forth real easy. All my storage of my notions, anything that I need, I can keep everything in the cabinet. And that's another nice thing about having a cabinet, keeping everything stored nice and neat in the cabinet. You don't have to hunt for things, but it's going to be so much more comfortable for you sewing at. It's a great investment for your time and your hobby. Now I can raise this up here. I have a cleat that supports the weight on the right hand side, so if I need to set notions, scissors, pins, whatever that I'm doing right here. Then I'll have the drop leaf on the back side, and then we have two support cleats on the back side to help support the weight of this drop leaf. And now I've got even more support from all the way within the sewing throat to all the way to the right. I have support all the way from the sewing machine throat to the needle to the left side of the machine, so I have to worry about wrestling with that fabric at my needle. I can drop that leaf down and away. When I get ready, I can store my machine, just set my secondary machine up here. The caster easily roll things around, so I can put the caddie right in there. And then on the back side, I've got my drop leaf down, move that cleat, and I can push this cabinet up against the wall so I can maximize my sewing room space. Ken Sewing Center is your authorized Quilter's Vision dealer. We carry everything that's made for this cabinet. We can help you with all the different finishes that are available, all the optional accessories. We can help you find the right cabinet to meet your particular sewing needs and your sewing room needs. We have more information on the website with all the measurements, but if you need help, feel free to reach out to us, drop us an email, or give us a call. We'll be glad to help you find the right cabinet to meet your sewing needs.